Good morning, everyone. I thought we'd start our Monday off continuing our examination of those Striking Effetre Transparents colors. These are my little stained glass beads. They're really easy, they're really fun, and they're great practice for using those Striking Transparents. So let's get started. So for our colors, I'm going to go ahead and use the Effetre Striking Transparent Red, Effetre Striking Transparent Orange, Effetre Striking Transparent Yellow. I've got a transparent grass green, a transparent dark aqua, and then I'm going to also use that Effetre Striking Rubino Oro. So those are the transparents that I got. And then I'm going to make the base out of Creation is Messy Peas. And then I pulled some little bitty stringers. They're not hair fine, but they are small, of Creation is Messy Hades. So that's what we're going to use for our outline. And those are our colors. So here we go. I went ahead and I made my little lentil bead here. This is a 1-inch lentil that I just pressed out with my press. And I'm going to start with the striking red. Heating up that rod, keeping my bead warm. Oops, spitty on a Monday morning. Now, when I'm putting down these transparent colors on my bead, I like to put it down like one hot color. Let's start with the red right here. I'll lay it down, and again, don't worry about striking right now. All we want to do is get glass on the bead, and I'm going to lay that red down. If it strikes, fine. If it doesn't, don't worry. We're going to strike it last if we have to. But I do want to get it kind of pressed down, kind of even, kind of just shaped out. Okay. So I got a hot color on. So the hot colors I consider like the red, the orange, the yellow. And then right next to the hot colors, I'll do cool colors, because I find if you do the hot colors right next to each other, then you can't tell where they separate, and it's really hard to get that black outline on when you can't tell, oh my God, where does my yellow end and my red begin? And so I go hot, cool, and in between each colors, I am kind of melting it down a bit, especially where the two colors meet. I kind of want the that intersection to be even. So I don't want like huge bumpies when I go to put my glass, my black outline on. And you can see that red just in the process of putting down the color, that red will strike. So a lot of times when I'm using these striking colors, I'll go back at the end of my bead and like my bead is already struck and I don't have to worry about it. So just in the process of working with these colors, a lot of times they'll just strike and you don't have to like, oh, okay, good, it's done. I don't have to do anything. Okay, we've got red, green, orange, red, blue, and green. This is my orange striker. I'm probably making my little blobs here too big. I don't know if we'll get to all the colors or not. But we can do orange. Or no, is this orange? No, this is yellow. Oh my God, I'm lost. I'm lost. It's a good thing this is the abstract bead. Let's put a yellow there. Okay, got that on there. And I just can't do a bead without a Rubino. I think Rubino's so pretty. I think Creation is Messy has their version of Rubino. I think it's called a cranberry. But oh, this glass is awesome. Okay, I'm just keeping that bead warm. Getting my Rubino heated up. And on goes the swipey right there. And I think I left just enough to put an orange down. Okay. And I got, oops. There we go. And now I got, is this orange? Nope, that's red. Oh, I almost grabbed the wrong one. Oh my God. A fate worse than death. And you can see there goes the Rubino. It's starting to strike, and I'm not even doing anything. Okay, here comes my orange. I'm just gonna give it a little dab right there. Right on the back, right on the side. Push that down. All right, now I've got my Hades. Let's see which end's the skinny end. See, there goes the orange. It's starting to strike too. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because I'm working with the stringer. And then you just go in between each of the colors. Just like that, just draw it. Just draw a little outline between each of the colors. And I do go down the sides of it. Wherever those colors end, that's where I'm putting my black. Like that over here. I don't know about you guys, but I was always one of those outliners in the coloring books. I had to go through the coloring book and outline everything before I colored in my colors. I was an outliner. There we go, getting that black on. Okay, now I'm going to turn this up just a little and pull out my dental tool and start to press in those outlines to make sure those little teeny tiny lines don't pop off. And again, while you're doing this, you are also striking your colors. So I do all of this work first, and then we'll go back and see what specific areas still need some striking work. I think that red is pretty much struck. I don't see any like clear parts on the red. So the red is good. Let's get up here on the top. There we go. Oh, I like this bead. When I first did it, I thought, oh my God, this is a really pretty bead. And I actually did, I had a heart press, so I did a stained glass heart that came out really neat. Now, of course, you guys can do the back of the bead too. For the sake of time, I'm just not, but you get the idea. So go ahead and do the back if you want. I have one that I did the back on that I'm going to give my dad. My dad likes getting beads from me. Okay, look at your outline. I can see that I missed one little tiny spot right there. So I'm going to put a little dot in there and melt it down. Because, oh my goodness, you can't have anything. And see, look, that orange has already struck. I don't know what that yellow is going to do. Now, one more thing I tell you not to worry about. If you can't get something struck in the torch, a lot of times you put this bead in your kiln, and when you pull it out, it'll be struck. So there is some striking that goes on in the torch, and then there's some additional striking that goes on in the kiln. And that, I think, is awesome. Okay, I'm cooling this bead. Cooling, 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 cooling. Oh, I hope my video wasn't like blurry this whole time. Okay, let's see if we can get something going with that yellow. I'm gonna just aim it. I think the yellow I'm gonna throw in the kiln, and hopefully we'll get something coming out of it. I can see along the edges where the black is, it's starting to do something. And same with my orange here, and same with my Rubino. Like some of the area will be cloudy. There's the Rubino. So like this area right here is a little darker than this area. But it's one of those things you just gotta coax it out. Coax it out, cool it. All right, I think I'm going to leave it and throw it in the kiln and hope for the best. Anyways, you guys, that is a stained glass bead. Thank you for hanging out with me on Monday morning. Go forth and create. I will actually be back tomorrow with a Technique Tuesday, so I will see you then. Bye.